I got reassigned to a remote base in Alaska 3 days after I accidentally walked into the wrong hangar. I was a civilian contractor doing HVAC maintenance at a mid-sized Air Force installation in Nevada. Nothing glamorous, just ductwork and filtration systems, same thing I'd done for 11 years. The hangar I walked into wasn't on my work order. The door was propped open with a cinder block, and what I saw inside didn't look like any aircraft I'd ever seen in a magazine or a documentary. It was triangular, completely silent, no visible seams, and it had 4 airmen standing around it who looked at me like I had just walked into a funeral. One of them, a younger guy, actually took a step toward me before a sergeant put a hand on his chest and told me in this flat, rehearsed voice that I had the wrong building and needed to leave immediately. I walked back to my truck and my hands were shaking so bad I dropped my keys twice on the asphalt. That same afternoon, my site supervisor called me into a trailer and slid a non-disclosure agreement across the table, 17 pages, and told me to sign it before I left the property, which I did because I have a mortgage and a daughter in middle school, and I wasn't about to become a cautionary tale. 2 days later, HR called to say my contract had been quote-unquote restructured, and I'd be starting a new assignment at Eielson Air Force Base in Fairbanks in 72 hours. No explanation, no negotiation, just a one-way ticket and a per diem number. I've been up here 8 months now, and I don't talk about it. But last week, I found out the guy who was supposed to have my Nevada shift the week before I got there requested emergency family leave the same day he was scheduled to service that exact hangar, and nobody seems to know where he is now. I'm not saying I know what that thing was. I'm saying the people who do know moved very fast to make sure I stopped thinking about it. So what do you think they do to the people who actually talk?